What is going on YouTube? My name is Kid and welcome to You Can See My monitors and my sunglasses. I just realized that, holy crap. Why do I have them on? Simply because I got a new pair of sunglasses and I wanted to show them off because they make me look pretty. So, that's all that was. But back to reality where I am just a fat nerd gamer and not a pretty woman walking down the street. What is going on? That was a little too much. No, seriously, what is going on YouTube? My name is Kid and welcome to my 400 subscriber Q&A. Now, right off the bat, obviously, I have to give a big, massive thank you guys for 400 subscribers, or at least sticking with me up to 400 subscribers. And I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I do not give a single shit about subscriber count. Honestly, I do not. What matters to me is the guys who actually watch my videos, which is like the 20, 30, sometimes even 40 people, and that's nowhere near like average. Average is around 20 people, but sometimes if I release a video when every fucking body who is subscribed to my channel gets online, they're like, hey, this guy uploaded, I haven't seen his videos for a while, might as well watch it, then maybe I'll get a little more views. But yeah, like I said, I don't really care about subscribers, but thank you guys for 400, and also thank you, the 20, 30, and so on and so forth, people who actually watch my videos on a daily basis. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the questions, so this video is not 15, 20 minutes fucking long like I think my first Q&A was long as shit. I don't know, actually. I'd have to actually go look. But I'm trying not to make this video long. I try not to make my Q&As long, but by talking still, I'm making it longer. So, with the first question, this was literally posted a minute and a half ago by Blue Zepai. I do not know how to pronounce your name. I literally sat here and thought about how to pronounce it, but I'm just going to call you Zep, okay? Blue Zep asks, when's the Q&A? It's actually starting right now, believe it or not. Let's get down to the legitimate questions. Dynamic Jedi asks, do you like sports? If you do, what is your favorite team? Honestly, I'm not a huge sports fan. I am, a fat fucking nerd, which, of course, a lot of people are, gamers, but they still love sports. Hell, my friend Mike is one hell of a diehard Patriots fan, and all I have to say about sports in general is Tom Deflaty. In which I'm sure Mike would respond to me with this picture, in which case I would respond with, go to hell, Mike Wazowski. But yeah, through and through, I'm just not a massive sports fan. Honestly, I do watch football, but I'm just not that into it, so I apologize any of my viewers that are like diehard into any kind of sports, and I just let you all down. Which I don't think is going to be that many of you, so I should be in the clear for now. But up next we have Blue Roll asking, are you going to get anything new for your setup? If so, what? I have a lot. I mean, an unfathomable amount of shit planned for this setup. I mean, quite a fucking bit. But just things off the top of my head, which hopefully I can name pretty much everything in a matter of 10 seconds. Do not think it's going to happen, but let's try for 20 at least. Not just the new PC, I will be building a new PC, as you guys know. It's going to be a 4790K build with an overclocked 4790K, racking with a GTX 970, which I know isn't the most powerful graphics card on the face of the planet, but hey, it's what's going to work for me for now until I choose to upgrade in the future to like a 980 Ti. Or hell, if the 1080s drop or the 1070s drop, I might consider buying one of those. Also, as I mentioned a while back, before I completely dead set myself on building purely the PC for now, I'm also going to be building me a desk. And not only a desk, pretty much 3 desks that are going to serve the purpose of one. It's going to be one 48-inch long desk this way against my wall, and then 2 other 48-inch long desks this way on my side. So it's pretty much going to be a wraparound desk. I'm also going to be getting RGB LEDs for these desks. I'm going to be getting a new mouse. I'm going to be getting a new mouse pad, a bigger mouse pad. And I don't know if I'm going with the Death Adder Chroma. I might get something different. I'm not sure yet. I will also be getting new speakers for my PC. They're really nice red and black speakers, of course. Knowing me, I had to go red and black. Plus, there's actually not a lot that is red and black in my setup. I tried to make everything that I possibly could red and black, but so far it's just kind of barely getting there. I mean, hell, my mic stand is black and red, my keyboard and mouse is black and red, and that's about it for now. Also, I'll be adding 3 monitors once I actually get my PC and my desk, all that set up. They're BenQ, hold on, let me look them up real quick so I don't fuck it up. I will be getting 3 BenQ GL2460HM 24-inch monitors. They're very, very cheap, 1080p, 5 millisecond response time monitors. If I could change anything about them, it would be how thick the bezels are, but honestly, I don't care. They are $140 a piece, and when you rack 3 of those up, guess what? You end up with the magical number of 420. So, I knew instantly I had to buy them. Also, I'll be upgrading my webcam. At some point, I'll be getting the Logitech C920 webcam, 1080p webcam, and even further down the line, I'll even be upgrading my audio setup, preferably something XLR with an audio interface. I'm not sure when the fuck that's gonna happen, but it'll happen at some point. And honestly, on the top of my mind, I'm pretty sure that's it, aside from an actual camera. I'm looking at the Canon T5i video content, or video creator kit. It's a bundle that comes with the body of the camera, the lens comes with a 55 by 18 or 18 by 55, I think.
2.5mm lens, and it also comes with the Rode VideoMic Go, which Rode is a company that specializes in microphones and just audio, and they make some really good microphones. And the VideoMic Go is one of the most popular ones, right next to something. I think it's a VideoMic Pro, I believe. And yeah, all of that, aside from some cable management stuff like cable raceway and stuff like that, all of that I just talked about is stuff that I plan on doing with the setup. And also a new chair. I don't know when I'm getting a new chair. I'm going to try to go for a DX Racer, but I really do not see that happening.
And I just realized how much time I spent on that question. Holy shit. Okay, I just got done fucking with my webcam setting because the video was just a little too bright for my favor.
But next up we have Jerry asking, what is your favorite anime? Now,
I am not the biggest anime consumer on the face of the planet. I am not the biggest fan of anime. There are certain shows I can't stand watching. There are certain shows that I can enjoy watching. I'll agree they're good shows, and there's other shows that I just absolutely fucking love. Attack on Titan is one of those, and I will have to put that at least in my top 2. Yeah, fuck it. You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it and piss the internet off a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and say Attack on Titan is probably my favorite anime. Right up there with Bleach, because Bleach, I actually got into anime watching Bleach with my friend. Old ass friend of mine, Cameron. I actually don't talk to him anymore, unfortunately. But he's the one that originally got me watching anime. And as a top 3, I'll go ahead and throw Full Metal Alchemist in there, most because if I don't put Full Metal Alchemist at the top 3 of an anime favorite list, then the internet would probably explode in some way, shape, or form. And an honorable mention would be Sword Art Online. Those are my 4 favorite animes currently of all time. And Jerry asked me 3 questions, so I'm going to go ahead and answer them all just right here and now, so I don't have to come back to them later and risk possibly forgetting about them. So his next question is, why don't you like sharing your name, and it's cool if you do not want to answer? I don't really know. Just bottom line, I never referred to myself by my real name on Xbox or online in general. And there are currently three people on the face of the planet that know my real name who I met through the internet. 2 of them were not supposed to actually know it. They just accidentally found out. And one of which was Midnight or Blue Royal, and I accidentally checked my Facebook while I was in a Skype call with her, and I forgot I was sharing my fucking screen because I was showing her something I was editing, and yeah, I fucked up, and I just got a text, so give me 1 second. And speaking of the devil, the second person that actually knows my real name is the one that just texted me, and she knows my name because I actually willingly told her my name. And this person is SES Rogue, and I've talked about her in a couple videos, and she was in one of my videos a long ass time ago. I originally met Rogue like 3 years ago or so when Ghost pretty much first launched, and Rogue was pretty much my best friend inside of SES. And she literally just messaged me on Facebook. But yeah, to answer your question, I really don't know why I don't like sharing my name. There are more people that refer to me as solely or meds or medicated or whatever than my real name. So I just kind of keep that as my main name, so to speak. I know that's weird, and obviously I wouldn't put solely medicated down as a signature, but I would if I could. And last one from Jerry, he said, jump on the bed and say potatoes. Taters! Now you can officially say you've seen a fat guy fly for about a millisecond. But anyway, up next, Westside is up with, do you plan on joining any teams, or what's a reasonable team you would love to join? Do I plan on joining any teams? No. No. Not at all. Ever since I told Rogue that I play more PC, we're sitting here bitching about what's better, Xbox or PC, and I think we know who's gonna win. Yeah, PC Master Race. I cannot see myself playing with a team anymore. I want to be a solo player. I'm not really a player anymore anyway. I'm more of a basic bitch cut-commer that snipes and does Let's Plays and just started doing vlogs and CSGO highlights. That is my life. CSGO highlights, cut-coms, vlogs barely, sort of, somewhat, just started them, don't know where they're going exactly, and Let's Plays. That is so far my life, and pretty much probably will be the rest of it. Up next, we have Call Me Flawless with 2 more questions. Like I said, if anyone has 2 questions, like the next person also has 2 questions, I'm just gonna put them together. I'm just gonna put them on the same fucking screen and shit. Well, no, I won't put them on the same screen. I'll just do it one after the other. But anyway, Flawless has favorite game at the moment. Have no fucking idea. As far as first-person shooters, Call of Duty 4 or Black Ops 1. One of those 2. Maybe one of the Halos. Or purely based story games, it would have to be The Last of Us, even though I've actually never played it. I watched Markiplier's Let's Play of it, and it was an insane fucking game, even just to watch. The Last of Us had an absolutely just amazing fucking story. It was perfect. I mean, it was better than a goddamn movie. By far. Other than that, it would have to be Outlast and Life is Strange. Obviously, because I'm just a fucking diehard fan of Life is Strange, as well as, well, Outlast, even though it made me shit my britches on multiple occasions. But Flawless also asks, do you have any plans for YouTube or anything in general for the rest of 2016? I have a shit ton of plans as far as YouTube
and none of them can take place until I get my computer. And a lot of the reason things will change when I get my new computer is because, one, it can render a shit ton faster, or it will be able to render a shit ton faster. Also, I can actually start playing games on PC and recording them. I can start playing, like, you know, little flash games on the internet. I can start playing games that are kind of PC exclusive. Even though there's not, like, an absolute shit ton of them, there's still quite a few that are PC exclusive that I would love to play. Plus, it would make recording Counter-Strike videos a shit ton easier, so yeah, that's a thing. And also, streaming is going to be a thing once I get my computer built. I can stream now, but basically, I can stream Outlast at 720p stable, but at a lower bitrate, so it's not the greatest, but it is 720p. So I can constantly stream that with my mic selected on Elgato. I just cannot do it with a face cam, I don't think, because it would take too much out of my computer to actually use.
So I know it's a Q&A, not a texting vlog, but Rogue just messaged me, because me and her are still bitching about the whole PC versus console, and I just explained all the shit you could do in PC versus console. One of the things was modding, just kind of one of the things that flew off my head. She said modding sucks, and our reply was, so does the shitty APUs that consoles come with. Which, if you don't know what an APU is, it's pretty much a CPU with graphics built in, like a little bit better integrated graphics.
But yeah, more or less, streaming is going to be like the biggest thing to actually happen as far as 2016 once I get my computer built. It's going to be happening a good amount. I don't know an exact schedule, but it's going to happen. And to wrap this video up, we have 3 more questions, 2 of which are from the same person, and that would be Blue Zepp, who asked the first question earlier. And his first question is, are you still a virgin? No. Just because I'm a fat nerd that sits here and make videos and play the video games does not mean I'm a virgin. I actually lost my virginity at the ripe old age of 15 fucking years old. And I think I'm the only guy to ever say this in the goddamn universe. However, I actually regret losing my virginity at the time that I did, at least to the girl that I did, because she was a slut. I have never disrespected females in any way, shape, or form. I have never called a woman a bad name in my entire fucking life, even though I am a horrible, horrible swearing son of a bitch. But this woman, oh my god, she puts the E in easy, oh my gee god. Plus, she kind of ruined like 2 of my greatest relationships that I possibly could have turned into something absolutely extraordinary. But moral of the story is, no, I'm not a virgin, and you can take that for what it is. And Blue Zepp's next question is, what made you start doing YouTube? Which I have wanted to do YouTube for so long. I mean, just so incredibly long. Probably for at least 7 or 8 years I've wanted to do YouTube, and just the last year and a quarter I've been able to actually do it. I should have started out a lot sooner when I actually really wanted to, but I had no idea the equipment you would need. I had no idea how to interact with people. I had no idea how to actually do the whole commentary thing because I was a nervous little kid and I didn't want to fucking go through with it, and now I'm still a nervous little kid inside but not out. I don't know what to do. I'm done with that shit. But no, anyway, I've always wanted to do YouTube ever since I was a little kid. I used to watch people like CNanners. If you don't know who CNanners is, CNanners is an OG YouTuber. He's up there with PewDiePie. I mean, maybe not in subscriber count, but he has been around for an incredibly long fucking time. PewDiePie is also a reason I wanted to start doing YouTube, because I saw the kind of feedback and positivity that got left in his comment section before the internet got toxic. Yes, there was a time before the internet was toxic, kids, believe it or not.
And believe it or not, I was around when the internet didn't have ads every fucking where.
But yeah, the moral of that story, I've just always wanted to do YouTube after looking at these, you know,
big-ass fucking gaming YouTubers that, you know, are just sitting there doing what they want. They're sitting there playing video games and just talking to people, and they're making a living off it. Now, obviously, I don't intend to make a living off this, just because it's really fun. Now, I may not seem like that sometimes. I may seem like it's too much. It's stressful as all hell, which sometimes it can be, but I don't care. It's just, it's enjoyable. I like making videos. I would not keep doing it if I didn't like making videos. I get 20 views a video, if that, most of the time. Now, I don't get paid by YouTube. Do you want to know how much money I have made, estimated, from the year and a quarter that I've been on YouTube? I've made like $30, estimated. And YouTube sends you a check when you get to $100. And even then, they take some. So yeah, I'm clearly not in it to make a living off of it.
And yes, I just magically switched hats. No, really, it's actually the next day. Actually, it's the day after I recorded this Q&A. But there were a few questions that I actually forgot about because they were not on the 400 subscriber like Q&A asking video, and it's where most of the questions were, so that's mostly where I screenshotted. But there were a couple, actually on Twitter, one of which was from XPEX, and he asked, would you rather receive $5,000 or get a blowjob from any girl or guy, I don't judge XD, you want? And honestly, I have to go with the $5 fucking grand. Believe me, Pornhub has my back as far as that, so I will go ahead and take the offer of $5,000 because there is a lot more I could do with $5 grand. The only thing I can do as far as the blowjob is brag about it, which don't get me wrong, it's almost worth the $5,000 price tag that I would be keeping out of my wallet. However, again, there's a lot more shit I can do with $5,000. Next up is Blue Zepp. He was the only person, which I was actually a little bit surprised about this, he was the only person to actually use the hashtag MedsQnA on Twitter, so a little disappointing, but honestly I don't care. That just means I guess I get to stick the Q&A asking videos always on YouTube and just keep the questions on YouTube. But he asked, are you big into trick shotting? And no, not anymore. Back in the day, I used to be, like, before Dynasty came along and all that shit, because when I joined Dynasty, I hadn't trick shotted for so incredibly long. Back in the day of MW2, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, the very beginning of Black Ops 2, like when it first launched, I was huge into trick shotting, and I was pretty damn good at it. I didn't hit every single shot, of course, like nobody fucking does, but I had my moments, and I had my pretty damn good looking bangers. But unfortunately, that's before I actually had a capture card, and I'm sitting here scrolling through my screenshots, and if I am not mistaken, that is all of the questions for the Q&A. I'm gonna feel bad if I'm forgetting one. Oh, I am. My buddy Hale, he didn't ask me on Twitter or on YouTube, he actually messaged me on Steam asking, who is your favorite broski? AKA, who's my favorite, like, friend within the quote-unquote broskis. And obviously, I have to say, Hale. Me and Hale, well, we used to hang out a shit ton, we used to talk an absolute shit ton. Lately, it's been a little bit, like, less often, because work right now is going to be a huge fucking bitch. It's been a bitch for the last couple of weeks, and is going to continue being a ginormous fucking asshole for the next couple of months. So it's going to be really hard to actually try to find time to make some videos and schedule them. So I might actually have to start recording videos and uploading them on the same day or just the day after. And I don't even know if I'll be able to get my schedule back on, but hopefully I can, so we'll try. But yeah, that's my answer to that question. My favorite broski in the broskis is Hale. However, back in Angel, which the broskis is pretty much all people from Angel, but back when Angel was a thing, my best friend was by far Happy. Me and Happy are just very, very, very weird people. But anyway, I need to start editing the rest of this video. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the Q&A. I need to go because I need to edit the rest of it, so shh, I'll see you later.
And the question to go ahead and wrap this video up here is from an OG subscriber of mine by the name of Mr. Lorax. I've known Lorax for an incredibly long time. I don't talk to him a lot anymore, or really at all for that matter, so I do apologize, Lorax. I love you, baby, but you know, it's gotta be this way sometimes. But anyway, his question was, do you agree that you look a little bit like Shrek? Okay, maybe a little. But that has been my 400 subscriber Q&A. I apologize that it was most likely long as shit, because I'm actually really scared to even click my webcam button, because I'm scared to see how long I've been recording, and holy fucking shit, it's only been 35 minutes. I figured it'd be an hour. However, that's gonna be fun. If it is long, then I do apologize, but hopefully you did enjoy my 400 subscriber Q&A. This Q&A has actually been a really long time coming. I was supposed to do it at 350 subs, but kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and forgetting and just all of a sudden I was at 400, so. But I believe that is all the time I have here, guys, because I need to sit here and bitch my friend Rogue out about how PC beats console, and no disrespect to console players, but I've been a console player for over a decade, and I can assure you that PC is better when you have the right hardware. But I'm going to sit here and bitch her out. I also need to make a few more videos tonight before I pass out, because I have a big day tomorrow as well as the next day, and the entire next week is going to be a complete and total pain in the fucking ass as far as personal stuff and work. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment. If you have not yet subscribed, share, channel with your friends. It really helps me a lot. And as always, game on. There's a big ass spider on my fucking desk right now. I mean, it's fucking huge. No, come out here. He's on the very edge of my fucking desk, and I need him to come towards me so I can smash him. You do not go into my fucking desk. Don't even. No, come over here.